Alrighty, welcome back everyone. We are back in the Temtem, in the Sipanku. In the previous episode, we finished exploring the town. It was full of dialogues, but we somehow managed, and now we will be going into the rice fields, because there is a thief on the loose, and also a sticker on the ground, which is unfortunately a duplicate. Dojo Master said to let you come and go as you please, but please try to not disturb the rice harvest. I will try my best, I suppose. This is cool. I like it. Very nice area. I don't know if there are any new creatures in the grass, but let's get to battling. I've seen you chatting to my workers. Leave them alone. They already slack off too much without you distracting them. Not me, ma'am. You denied the cheek. I will teach you a lesson. Alrighty then. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Holy moly, I should go heal up after this fight is over. Yep, that's what I get for not healing up. I forgot I was badly damaged. Cool. Very cool start. Let's do Cernif and Mimit. Hopefully this will work. One down. I barely scratched any of my fellas. Let's do this again, and let's do, I guess, uppercut. Should be enough to get rid of him. Perfect. And also, since this is recording right after the previous episode, we don't need to worry about packages. It's okay if they take a break from time to time, yes. I was just joking, okay? Just leave me alone. Let's go heal up. Where is the Temporium? I actually have no idea. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Found it. Since we need a baby, let me quickly check something. We have a male Sparzy. And is it the Sparzy that we need? It is him. So we have a male Sparzy. Let me go catch a female Sparzy real quick. I know I am getting distracted again. But it is what it is. That's just the way I play my games. Female Sparzy. I could go buy him in the trade center, but since we are here in the area, why not try to catch a female? Female Sparzy. I think they were in this grass. You are not Sparzy. I guess we can still get experience out of you at least. That's perfect. It's not much, but it's worth doing. We need a female Sparzy. I don't remember if it was in this grass or some other grass. I'm pretty sure it was this grass though. No matter what I do, I should win. Let's do Smoldering Kiss then. I think the experience is worth it. Hopefully this doesn't take like 20 minutes or so. Why am I only getting these two? What is the catch rate? I could check, but you know what? Fine, I'm gonna check. Let me see. Sparzy. Okay. It's not in here, that's why we don't see it. It's in the grass below here. That's my bad, I should have checked that earlier. I'm just gonna run away until we hit what we need to make it a little faster. There is a 20% chance for him to spawn, which seems to me like a decent enough chance. At least I hope. We can smoke bomb out of here once we have him. Might take a bit longer too. It would be so much quicker to just go into the trade house and buy it. The thing is, I don't want to waste money though, which is why I'm looking for him instead. Because the Pensans are hard to come by, it seems. Let me double check I'm in the right grass. I am in the right grass, okay. There we go. Are you a female? It's another male. God dang it. It won't be that easy, eh? But at least now we know for sure it's in this grass. Another male. Holy moly. Holy moly. 2 boys in a row. Maybe I should give up on it and just buy the egg at the market. Maybe. We are having the worst of luck. The worst of luck. Oh my god, we got it. Okay. Let's just make sure not to accidentally kiss it. Kill it, I mean. Why did I say kiss? Holy God. I'm gonna do another kiss. I'm gonna throw a Tem card. Actually, perfect. That only took forever and a half. Let me quickly smoke bomb. I guess we could heal. And since we are so close to the narwhal and I don't know if the story will maybe lock me out of using it, how about we quickly go to Omninesia and actually put those two into the incubator? And I'm gonna use incubator ticket because I'm got one to hatch it instantly. That sounds like a great plan. Hopefully it works. Because I saw in the achievement list there is actually an achievement for when you use the incubator ticket, so I figured why not. It's progress, you know. Progress is always good. I'm gonna need to temporarily put two of my fellas down here. Parzi. They are both level 40. This one and this one. 50, let's do it. Okay, okay. Look how cute the Smolzy looks. Okay, well, let's do it. You are buying, selling stuff. Can I sell you something? Average crystal. I can sell incubator tickets for a lot of money. It's interesting. That is interesting. I demand in Sipanku. I should try selling these in Sipanku now that we have access to the Sipanku. I think that could be quite nice. Let me sell 14 of these, or let's sell like 10. I wanna keep some just in case we need them. I might sell one incubator ticket, just one too. Incubator ticket to execute the egg hatching protocol. Egg not found. Okay, we need to first get the egg, then we can use the incubator ticket. Okay. I'm gonna do that as soon as the egg is ready. I'm gonna wait for the egg, actually. While we wait, let me go double check what's the situation here at the moment. This week we need you to free the Gorong, Tateru, Kaluzu, and Mosu. No thank you. Maybe someday I'm gonna do that, but not today. Since we are already here, let's go check up on that side quest over there. We did visit a new area, so I assume we can update it. Which way? This way. Hello. My correspondent returns, Sipanku and Arbery. Apparently we cannot update her about Sipanku. That's for later, I guess. Alright, well, let's just wait for the egg to be done. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. I don't know if you need to move for the time to count down, or if you can just stay still somewhere. I assume you need to move around. It is taking a while though. You know what, I'm gonna be doing this while we wait. Shouldn't take too long though, right? Bokupuni. Usually when we were about to leave, the egg was ready. I remember that. There we go. The breeding, your Temtem have laid an egg. Come collect it, finally. That actually wasn't too long of a wait. Wow, this egg looks golden. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna put Sparzy here, and I'm gonna put the other Sparzy here. Is this the one with better stats? I think it is. Now let's use the incubator for the achievement. We got the achievement. And we got Smolzy. Look at the cute baby. Absolutely adorable. I don't know why I keep pressing wrong buttons. We don't need to actually evolve the baby. Alright, well, that's another addition into our collection. Now time to go back to the destination. You are doing your first playthrough as well. I'm happy to hear. Hello there, Avreni. I'm gonna remove the Sparzy from my map. Since we no longer need him, there we go. Okay, let's go to Sipanku and let's try to sell that item that says it sells well. I am actually heavily curious for how much it sells in Sipanku. I hope it's a decent amount. I would assume you need to hit up Temporium for the shop. Unless it's some other specific spot. High demand in Sipanku can be sold at a good price. It still says only 39. You know what? I'm gonna Google this. You just got to Kisiwa, let's go. I'm gonna Google this. Silicon fragment. Temtem silicon fragment. According to this, it costs, it sells for the same price everywhere. So I guess the description is there just to bamboozle you. Which is kind of unfortunate. I was saving them to sell them and... oh well. Let me double check more sources just to be sure. Alright, well, it seems like it doesn't serve any extra purpose. I'm gonna sell 15 of those. I'm gonna sell 3 of these. I don't really care for the incubator tickets. We can always just carry the egg around. They are worth a lot of money though, so I'm just gonna book. There we go. gonna sell 4 of those. I'm gonna sell 4 of those. I'm gonna keep 1 of each, just in case there is a side quest requiring it at some point. I'm gonna keep the Spirit's Favor because I don't know what that is used for yet. Alright, we are at 23,000 pensons currently. Do I need to buy anything? I feel like maybe the Tem cards. Let's grab like 8. Just in case. And I'm gonna get like 2 power revives. And I'm gonna get like 3 of these. We are still at 20k. I don't remember how much that side quest cost. I don't think it's written anywhere either. I'm gonna Google it real quick because I forgot. Temtem, buy a plot. How much is the plot? It says 30,000. So we have still ways to go before we can finish that quest. But slowly and surely we are getting there. Let's continue the rice fields. I guess I should also check. Okay, there are some new creatures here that we can catch, but they are further into it. Doesn't seem to be at the beginning. Babawa. Didn't expect Babawa to be in the rice fields, to be completely honest. But I guess it makes sense. He's level 50. You know what? Let's play it safe. Let's summon Cerneef and let's summon Whiplum. Because he would probably one-shot KO one of my fellas. He's level 50. This one, and let's do... I guess maybe the strike. Alrighty then. I don't see any items, at least not quite yet. Do you have any idea what the average rice yield per acre is? No. Me neither, that's what I'm trying to determine here. I'm sure we can increase yields with just a few simple changes in methodology. A pity Nantolabs is so focused on Digitech instead of bioengineering. Is that a recent news? Actually, the current scholarship in the field of... You know what? I'm going to kick your ass for that pun. You are asking for it. Fair enough. Fair enough. What the hell is that? I have never seen that creature in my life. Psychrox. Looks interesting. I have no idea what type it is. gonna focus fire on the Ori. Okay, well, that did like no damage. Let's do another one of these and this one. Actually perfect. We do be both exhausted too. I'm gonna wait a turn and wait a turn. That's unfortunate. So that one is a digital one, okay. I don't know who's good against digital. I would assume electric. We don't have electric. So let's summon a Whiplump, I guess. Let's do this, and let's do this. Water healed it for some reason. I didn't expect that. That's interesting. Oh, wait a turn. Let's try Hyperkinetic Strike. That works. I cannot believe it, bested by you. I know, right? Let's Smoke Bomb. Let's heal. Let's see what else is over here. This is a dead end. Oh, I see. It's like a maze, sort of. Are there any stickers in here? I don't see any. Ori can be found here in the wild. That's a surprise. Also, hello there, Kepo. Ariel temed up. Indeed, indeed. I do be temed up. Heavily, heavily. This is a dead end. Let's go check if there is anything. Ori and Nesla, interesting. I didn't expect the rice fields to have such a rare entities. I guess they are not as rare as I originally thought. Who knows? All I know is I don't see any stickers on the floor. But how are you doing today, Kepo? It's nice to see you. Ooh, my back is killing me, and my knees. Let's take a break, eh? We've been in this since dawn. We are overdue for a rest. Hey, stranger, Temtem up. Really, are you going to challenge this random folk just like that? That's how tamers do it, don't they? Well, alright, Temtem up. Like the anime. Like the anime, guys. Is there actual anime? Because I would watch it. If there was a Temtem related thingy somewhere. I will have to look into it. At some point. Just for fun. Nice. Decent. Okay, we are not doing too badly. It could be better though. Let's try a sandstorm. Well, I guess no sandstorm for me. Lowly will perish from fire too, thankfully. Cool. Let's do Ernie. Gabby, that's the bee we saw in a tree. Looks kind of adorable. Pico cannot really do anything. I'm gonna swap him out for Whiplum. I don't know if any of these would be weak to water cutting, but let's test it on the Chubby. Perfect. Not bad. Also need to remember I have a file. I don't need to smoke bomb after every battle. Somehow I keep forgetting that. Red card. Let's do water cannon on Galvanite and let's do water cutting on a Nesla. Didn't stand a chance. Let's freaking go. Damn, they are good for a rando. Back to work in a minute, still catching my breath. They will be catching their breath for the foreseeable future. I would assume 20 episodes from now they will still be catching their breath. Which is kind of funny. What was I gonna do? I was gonna... this. Perfect. No stickers in the floor, unfortunately. Yo, Temtem up. Sure. Why not? Okay, that's an interesting pair. 0B1 and Zaobian. Let's try Fiery Soul there and also Claybolt there. Not bad, not bad. Let's do Fiery, well that doesn't work. Sandstorm, let's do Sandstorm twice. Alright, let's just do it once then. That works. Let's summon Ernif, I guess. Alrighty, Smoldering Case, Water Cutting. They do have some interesting attacks in their arsenal that I haven't seen before. But nothing too crazy. Let's do a Sandstorm. Let's do maybe a Rampage. If we get lucky, Cycrox will defeat himself next turn. We can help it though with a Smoldering Kiss. That works, that works. I didn't need to win just to delay you. You will never catch Homura. You are working for the Bel Soto. You really have no clue. I've done my bit, now it's all up to Shiratama. Hey, what's that behind you? Nice try. Lucky I brought one of these just in case my infallible trick failed. It seems that Homura was working within a bigger organization. I have to catch him at any cost. No need to hurry. Let's smoke bomb. Let's heal up. Alrighty then. I think I also wanna check what did we get over here. 100 feathers, okay. What's the maximum level of this, by the way? 60. We are not even halfway there. I will probably have to farm up these after the Let's Play ends. I don't know if there is any future content planned. So I don't know if it's worth farming these. But it's a fun game, so I might definitely do some offline grinding at some point in the future. After the Let's Play series ended. First I wanna make sure all the side quests and such I get to do on stream. Temessence Ampule. Where are we? And I didn't. Okay. No stickers on the floor. At least as far as I can see. I cannot believe it. Another one. This is the lost straw. Come here. Alrighty then, let's see what we can do against these two. I will probably get rid of Curie. Curie is too low of a level. Actually, they targeted Pico instead. Which is kind of surprising. We did like no damage too. Let's summon Cerny. I'm gonna swap out Kuri for Whiplam. Well, I was hoping that would do more damage. Oh well. That's fine. We can also do this on you, and we can do... I don't know which one of these would be best. I'm just gonna head charge the Cyclops. That did like no damage, great. Love to see it. Thankfully, he made it easier for us. Let's try this against you. Perfect. Arc. Understandable. Fine, you won. I guess you earned the right to ruin all my work, so go ahead and splash around all you want. Who are you? I'm supposed to be making precise measurements of soil density, filtration levels, and other stuff. Seems like an important job. But you lot make it bloody difficult to work here. Every time I get the measurement, someone starts stomping around here, disturbing my sensors. Sorry to disturb you. It's okay, I will just start again. I didn't join my Eng because the job was easy. Stay put, will you? Never. In fact, check this out. I should probably heal. Just in case. Before you ask, no, I don't want to tempt them up, thanks. That's refreshing. That's such a tamer thing to say. I know you people need your practice, but these days one just cannot go for a walk without half a dozen kids ambushing you at every corner. I feel you. Try chasing a criminal with all these tamers around. You should leave that kind of thing to them dojo types anyway. But it's fun. The first 20 times, yes. Well, enjoy your walk then. Alrighty then. Still no signs of stickers anywhere, which is making me slightly worried. I could be killing these for experience. They are pretty high level, but they can one-shot both of my fellas, so it's not really worth it, I would say. We found something we don't have yet. Finally. I will swap for Cernif and I'm gonna swap for Whiplang. Cool moves, Babawa. I'm gonna replicate those against you. And I'm also gonna do a head charm. I think he should be primed for capture. Hopefully it works. Okay, we got Halsey. Let me remove him from my map. Halsey, there we go. Gone but not forgotten. Send him to the Temtem. My controller is once again bugged out. Give me a second, I'm gonna reconnect it. There we go. Oh my goodness, a sticker, Silarian Psychoral. No idea what that is, but thanks. He spotted me from a mile away. I found the perfect place for a tea ceremony, dear guest, and you found me, so welcome. What makes it a good place for tea? Its delicate combination of centrality within the rice fields and the quiet, unassuming nature of the rice paddies. In fact, I would say it perfectly complements the peace of this place, counterbalancing it exquisitely. Let us then have a good fight. He really knows her rice, that's for sure. Hamphatir. Not too sure what I can do with you. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Let's try Turning is our strongest after all. Let's do Magma Cannon and let's do this. I just noticed she's using level 71. No wonder we are struggling, that's insane. Maybe Mimit can replicate the strength somehow. Didn't seem very wise. Fair enough though, fair enough. Let's do play and let's do nothing. Everybody has been arrested. Let's do another plague and let's do double kick. Expert handling of your Temtem, dear guest. Bravo. Well, thank you. That was a nice battle tamer. Thank you, thank you. 2 times Stonic. Don't mind if I do. Oh, boys. Boys, you look adorable. I don't wanna kill you by accident. So I should play this safe. I'm gonna wait a turn with Whistle. Let's try to throw our Tem cards. Boys is ours. Let me remove him from the map. There we go. Terrible stats, but adorable nonetheless. I think whenever I click out of the window to go check on the map, my controller stops working for some reason. And I have to replug it in. Do I still have a file? No. So let's do a smoke bomb then. And while we are back here, let me maybe sort out the storage unit a little bit. So, Halsey 62 and Papoy's 67. Both of them will need to be evolved eventually. With like this. How much more till Pico evolves? 8 more. And Kuri? A bunch. And Blues. Blues should be evolved relatively soon. That's good to know. Alright, well, back into the groove of things. Is the right path? Is this where we were? Tesla is everywhere apparently. Alrighty then. Nothing like fresh air and exercise to clear the mind. You are not dressed for the place. I'm on my lunch break. It's not healthy to spend one's entire life inside an office, breathing stale air. A person must come here to reconnect with nature and Temtem, the old simple truths of life, water, rice and Temtem catching. Temtem taming, this is what I crave the most. Will you oblige me, honorable friend? Sure, why not? Wolfie and Tateru, okay. Interesting combo. I might swap out Kuri for Ternif once again. Well, thank you for increasing my defense twice. That is very much appreciated. Let's do a Magma Cannon on Wolfie, and let's also do Water Cutting Lily on Tateru. When they want, they can be quite overpowered. Holy moly, we plump, I guess. That's one down. Romeo. Cool. I'm gonna water cannon Wolfie and I'm gonna do this. To have worked perfectly. Excellent, a remarkable bout. Thank you for this experience, friend. If I close my eyes, it feels like I'm a child again, running through the grass, not a care in the world. Cool story. Looking for more items in the grass. Don't see any too. Apologies, I was spaced out. Sometimes I just stand here and stare into the distance. On a clear day you can see the rooftops of Arbury. You can see Arbury from here. Not really, but I read that in a novel and thought it was so poetic, but no, it's too far away. Beauty is an elusive thing. If one cannot find it in the unchanging things like the outline of the horizon or the skyline of an island, perhaps in the fury of a battle a glimpse might still be stolen. Well, alrighty then. This time I'm just gonna immediately swap. Because clearly the two I am using are not fit for battles in this area. They go to one shot. Alright, let's do... Not too sure. Maybe this against the wolf. Lovely. I guess another water cannon and sharp leaf should finish the job. There was a sheer raw beauty to that fight. I enjoyed it. I wonder if the people of the down below ever look up and wonder about us. Who knows? Temtem up. Let's be done with this. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Immediately swap in my strongest teammates. Alrighty. They do be strong, but perhaps not strong enough. Let's do head charge into you. Actually, I'm gonna water cannon here and I'm gonna sharp leaf here. That should be enough to get rid of them both. Wallash actually yoinked some HP, but it wasn't enough. Kai is next. Alright, water cannon and this to finish the job. Beautiful example of Sipanki mastery. Thank you for the lovely demonstration. I really admire your Sipanki mastery of Temtem handling. Let's go. Whiplump and Cerneef both need a heal. I think they might be able to survive a little longer. Let's go for one more battle before I smoke bomb. I have just got a cool digital, time to try it in battle. That is indeed a very cool digital, holy moly. Hedgine, how did you find it? I haven't seen this one around here. Also, I should probably swap to Whiplump and Cerny. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's try... I think it's a fire type, so let's try the water. Actually quadruple damage from a water type. Cool, cool, cool. It wasn't that great, I should go get a better one. Oh well, oh well. I think we can still take one more fight. Probably without much issues. I'm gonna go down this way first because this seems to be the side path. A visitor tamer, let's tame him up. Sure, let's have a good battle, fellow tamer. Why not? I need the money and I need the XP. Okay, swap into Whiplump, swap into Cerny. They do be pretty low at this point, but I think they can maybe still take in one victory. I think water cannon might be good against the chubby, I'm not sure though. The rampant. Okay. That's the same thing to get rid of it. Let's freaking go. You are good, real good. Thank you. Thank you for the battle, it was a very interesting match. Have you seen a man come this way? Yeah, I mean a man like your father or something. I mean a dodgy guy in a lab coat. That guy a few minutes ago. He ran past here like all the demons of the down below were chasing him. He was heading south, I think. I can still catch him, good luck. I think we can probably still win a match. I might use a... Full restore. Nah, I'm not gonna waste items. They are too expensive to waste. Too expensive to waste. I'm just gonna run from this. Great, another Temtem tamer, good catch today. Yeah, I'm glad actually every single digital you lot catch is one less digital in the wild. They shouldn't be here in the first place. What do you mean? I mean, I could be at the lab doing some real research, but here I am spending the day splashing around this rice paddy, trying to catch some of these intrusive species before they unbalance the ecosystem. Believe it or not, digital were never supposed to be released into the wild. They either escaped the lab on their own or were released by some irresponsible tamer. Either way, I'm studying their impact on the ecology. Sounds interesting. It seemed a good idea a month ago, but now I'm very much done with it. Say, have you caught any new varieties? Can I see them in action? I don't think I have any in my current squad. But I suppose I do have Mimit. I'm gonna swap to Mimit and Whipplum. Let's do water cannon on you and DNA extraction on you. Because having two water types against two digital ones seems pretty good. One down, let's go. Another water cannon, Let's take the W. And we have an evolution of blues. Let's go. Very run-of-the-mill Thames, really well played, but nothing I can put any in my report. If I ever catch the clever guy who let all these digital free. Indeed. Well, the Goulder is now no longer needed. It was fun, but goodbye. Now I'm thinking, how do I wanna approach this? I guess. I think 57, 58, 59, 58, 54. You evolve when you reach TVs to a certain level. Be something, I suppose. 67 and 62. I guess Toxolotl would be the quickest. At the moment, anyways. So let's give him the cloak. See what happens. I forgot to heal. That would have been unfortunate. I will say though, the rice fields take us much longer time than I expected. I originally thought we would get in this episode this sorted as well as this. But it might not be as easy as I thought. Alright, well, that's alright. At least we did catch a bunch of new Temtems today. Our Tempedia is getting filled. Slowly and surely. Which is nice. Anyways, we cleared out most of the rice fields. Only a little bit remains. Just this little bit right here. We fought you. I don't see any stickers. Hello, stranger. Hello, suspicious looking lady. Like you don't look at that dodgy yourself, some foreign tamer chasing a man through the fields. He's a digital thief. That might be true, and yet, what do you presume to know about his motives, biscuit? But this is enough for our first conversation. Let the Temps speak now. Some people in this universe are absolutely bonkers. That's what I think. Let's summon Whiplamp and let's summon Cerny. Hopefully they don't one-shot Whiplamp, since they both probably have access to electricity. That's rough. So close to being dead. We lost Whiplamp. That's alright too. Let's summon you. Ganj. Okay. have went for Pico and probably killed him. But he didn't. Therefore I win. Pretty straightforward. Those are not Bell Soto moves, which is reassuring. Very interesting, but I'm still not sure it shall suffice for now. I have business to tend to. What a strange old lady, but I've already wasted too much time. The thief is getting away. Oh well. I'm gonna waste even more time because I wanna explore. These kids, they are driving me crazy. Finally a moment of respite. Oh no, don't tell me you are another friend of Yuta or Yuko. I have no idea who they are. Oh gosh, I love my little ones, but I need a break. I do Temtem up. Are your kids similar and confuse their own names? Yes, how did you know that? Oh no, not another pair of those twins. What did you say? Nothing, buddy. Tell you what, let's tempt them up. I remember them. They were in 2 episodes ago in one of the... in this area, but in the first route of this area. Before we had access to the city. I remember. Why is your Scaravolt already heavily damaged? What did you do to the poor fella? Gonna swap to Whiplam. Is that a bug? Okay, one-shotted Whiplam. That's a surprise. Are you still alive? I didn't need this on top of everything else. You are the one who attacked me. I just want a day off, just one day. Then don't attack random strangers, it's not that hard. My file is empty. Do I need to smoke bomb already? Maybe this is the way to go now that I look at it. According to the map, there should be something new in the grass over here. That we don't have yet. Oh, I see, it's one of these. Okay. I think we will probably be able to catch it, but we will see. we can maybe catch that guy now. Perfect. Let me put Psychrox into the map. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Controller is once again gone, so let me reconnect it. And now we can just finish the battle for experience, I suppose. Then I'm gonna have to smoke bomb. Oh well. Pretty good. Alright, let's do the smoke bomb. Also, since I'm here, let me check. Does this thing evolve any further or no? Apparently not. Apparently not. Thick rocks. Let me check Nvidia. Either the Shaolit, which we don't have yet, evolves, or we can have a baby of this. There is no way of me knowing until we reveal the 77 somewhere in the wild. You look like evolution of Sparzy. But how would I get you? No idea. Maybe if we ever get the mini monolith thingy, we can test it out. That's the only thing that comes to mind. Also, I just realized, I think that question mark has to be a side quest. Because the main quest seems to be going elsewhere. With the thief. So let me go check what this question mark is all about. There is more of them. We don't want them. At least we know where to go if we ever need a baby from that creature. How's your mission going, Special Agent Biscuit? Smooth. I cannot wait for the others to storm the Telebos place. It's payback time for what they did to my land. Yes, and we will finally go somewhere nice and dry for a change. That would be nice too. What are you doing out here? Making sure there is no Belsoto activity in the zone and noting any suspicious comings and goings. None of which happen, and we've been standing here for hours, trampling around with wet feet. It's not what I had in mind when I joined the Resistance. At least we could do some tempting up to pass the time. You are going to regret having said that. Biscuit here is unbeatable, so says the legend. But if they have the time, why not? Game recognize game. Unless they just wipe the floor with me. Which honestly probably wouldn't even surprise me. Let's go with Whiplump and Cerny, our strongest members. So far so good. Water cannon on you. Water cutting lily on you. This Whiplump that we got as an egg from the delivery service is so freaking good. I'm glad I didn't sell it, because I was tempted to sell the egg. But no, I'm glad I hatched it. This is actually a really good main that I received from them. Very nice indeed. You are evading, so I'm gonna target you. He's still evading, but I have a plan. I'm gonna use water cannon mixed with sharp leaf. That did half the damage, nice. Now we can finish the job with a sharp leaf. Quadruple damage, let's go. No wonder they chose you for Operation Tusk. Told you so, girl. Nothing new to report, Special Agent. The area is nice and quiet. Holy moly. Encounter on every step. I guess I should use a scent. Peach candy, okay. I guess we could force evolve the guy that requires 1000 with these candies and such. If we really wanted to. I'm sorry I'm interfering with the harvest, I'll be gone in a minute, I promise. I'm just testing a new Temtem. Taeko sent me to help you. You are the new fieldwork assistant. Not a minute too soon, I'm trying to test Mimid's adaptation. Why are you trying to implant Mimid here? It's an unusual measure, I know, but after much deliberation at Nanto Labs and various consultations with the dojo, this is our answer to increasing lack of diversity in Sipanku. The problem started when digital Temtems started showing up in the wild. Nobody knows how exactly, but Dr. Sasaya suspects it was some premeditated act. Be that as it may, the problem is that some digital varieties started outperforming the endemic Temtem, displacing them from their natural breeding grounds, and thus disrupting the natural balance. At first we tried to limit digital spread in the wild, but it was already too late. Digital Temtem are here to stay. We are introducing Mimid instead. It's the ultimate breeder designed to produce viable eggs with pretty much any other species. We hope it will help restore the eco balance. Why is it so hard to adapt? The issue is with finding the perfect spot. As it is now, Mimid is an artificial construct and needs time to get used to a natural habitat. So we need to find the perfect place to give it a head start. Shall we test it? I've run some tests and it seems a bit uneasy in the environment. But we cannot be sure until we see it perform under battle conditions. Don't go too hard on it, we don't want to spook it. Alrighty then. I have a mimit of my own. Oh, he immediately transformed. That's interesting. I don't think my mimit can do that. Maybe there is some sort of an item for it to auto-transform upon deployment. Would be cool. Either way, I don't think he will be able to do much. Let's try a water cannon mixed with a water cutting lily against you. That didn't do much. That didn't do much either. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that's a red head charge maybe. Let's do a head charge. And double kick. Maybe that's gonna do some better. Especially if he gets exhausted first. That helps. Yeah, I think we got this in the bag. Maybe it survived, but we should be fine. I wish I had something that can attack both of them. But unfortunately, I don't have anything. I guess we could do Rampage, maybe. That could work. Well, at least nobody in my team died. I guess that's a positive. Come on, Mimit, you look a bit groggy. I don't think Mimit performed particularly well. It might be all this water, it's too wet an environment for it. So what now? We try somewhere else, I guess. How about Kisiwa? Nice and dry. I'm sure it would, but we need to deploy it here in Sipanku. That's the whole point. Onsen Shima, are you joking? That must be the only place more humid than the rice fields. Why not Iwaba? That might do the trick, yes, a bit of a trick from the city, but if that's what it takes for science, meet me in Iwaba and we will try again. I assume Iwaba is either this place or one of these mist locations that there still are left to explore. Suddenly this Cycrox is everywhere. Like your progress, we sure progressed quite a bit. Also, hello there, Josh. Hello. I hope you are doing well. I think I might Use a scent, because I don't think there is anything left to catch in this area. Also, I don't think we need to heal quite yet, we should be fine. Let me use a scent. Let me check the map. Okay, we go up and then down through here. Then we go this way. And this is where we haven't been yet, so let's fight these two. 8-bit biscuit, special agent biscuit. Sorry, I meant special agent. Come with me, he's getting away. What? Who? We are here to help special agent. Who is it we have to detain? Homura, he's a thief. Hey Sarge, maybe it's that guy with the lab coat we saw a minute ago. The one running like crazy. Must be him, yes, that's the one. Don't worry, special agent, we've got him now. This is a dead end. There is no way he can get away. I have 2 men posted on the other side of that rock hop. They will catch him. Give me that radio. Team Ryokan, Team Rice here. They are a suspect heading your way. A male wearing a lab coat and running fast. Your orders are to stop and detain him until the special agent arrives. Team Rice over. You can relax now, Biscuit. There is no way that he's getting away. Thanks. Just doing our bait, special agent. What do you want that guy for? He's a thief. Then he must have a lot of useful information. The plan is still to find and storm Telobos, right? Since your job for the day is done, would you care to have a friendly Temtem battle? Sure. It's nothing really, but I'd love to see your moves. Even the captain says you are an incredible team. Everyone is praising me, and meanwhile, I keep smoke bombing after every battle to heal my Temtems. It'd be like that sometimes, which reminds me we should probably... I'm gonna keep Pico around. I think he might be decent, but I will swap out Kuri for... Let's do Mimit this time. They both outspeed me. We should be fine. I'm gonna do Sandstorm. No, I'm gonna do Magma Cannon. Hopefully Adoraboros will be gone. Oh, they have 3. They have 2 more. After these 2. That might be actually quite complicated, but we will see how it goes. Let's swap out Pico for Waveplum. Toxic Ink doesn't do much. Let's try this. We just need to finish him. And that did the job. Tortenit. Okay. Whenever this guy's name pops up, I'm reminded of pasta for some reason. Because he kind of sounds like some sort of a Italian dish. Tortellini. I think water he will be strong against, probably. But I can turn it into poison, so maybe he's not gonna be strong against it. I don't really know how that works. Let's see. Oh, he has 1/4 against poison. And 1/2 against that type. Okay. Well, now we know. Now we know. It's actually a rough battle. A rough battle indeed. I'm gonna try the hyperkinetic strike and I'm gonna try energy manipulation and see what happens. Perfect. Tolerant will get exhausted. Toxolotl, okay. Toxolotl is not too bad. We can do the blizzard against him. That did actually way better than I expected, to be honest. Whiplump is poisoned. Mimic is down, I think. We are still winning though. Let's summon, I guess, Kuri or Pico. My controller, why did my controller stop when I wasn't even clicked out of the game? I'm gonna risk it, I'm gonna summon Kuri. He needs the XP. He's a low level. Let's do a head charge and let's do a clay ball. Clay ball did no damage. Cool. Head charge did quite a bit more. Whiplump is now down. Let's summon Pico. Probably a very risky move, but I'm gonna do Fiery Soul and I'm gonna do Sandstorm. Well played. That worked out. Thanks for the match, Special Agent. Just go ahead, my men are posted by the inn at the end of this patch. They will have apprehended your suspect, no problem. We are here to help, okay. Can I do a fire? Yes, I can. It's going well. Yuta Yoko. Kbit Biscuit. Why are you shouting the name of that Bel Soto? That says it's in a bad taste. That would be Max. You got it wrong. That's the Dojo Master of Tukma. Arisola, you mean? That's not even an island. I know, it's a dojo. Can't have a dojo if it's not an island. That's like saying you cannot catch a Temtem if you don't have a Tem card. Exactly, so you admit it? No, you are silly. No, you are Max. Who's that? The tamer who was fighting the Belsoto, the hero of Kisiwa. That says people who become priests do it to forget who they are and become someone else. Maybe that's what this one did. That's why they are so confused. Well spotted, Yuta. I was doing something before this conversation. They are delirious. That says that can happen if you stand in the sun for too long. Here, have a sip of water. You wanna tempt them up? Good idea. That will help them relax. Holy moly. How could they confuse me for Max? It doesn't make sense. Ori and Smolzy. Well, Cerny and Whiplam. How about that? Just please don't one-shot my Whiplamp with electricity. I know it's tempting, but don't do it. Okay, he survived a quadruple damage attack. And the other guy attacked the one that's strong against it. Perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. Let's do this and let's do this. It's one down. That's another down. Worked exactly how I hoped. Ampling and Hoggly. Gonna do the same thing again. This works really well. Whiplamp is kind of in danger of being one-shotted. But whenever he survives, I can easily take out the digitals without any issue. Well done, Max. Actually, for a dojo master, those moves were sort of basic. I hate these guys. I absolutely hate these guys. Get me out of here. I don't see any stickers on the floor. It's perhaps a little worrisome. There is one over here though. Zephyraf, that's a duplicate. You seem to be in a hurry. I'm chasing a fugitive. What do they look like? It must be that man, the one who came this way a minute ago and almost knocked me over, didn't even stop to apologize. Which way did he go? He rag jumped right there, so I'm guessing he was going in the direction of the Ryokan. It's an inn directly west of here. You can catch him if you hurry. Sounds like a plan. I don't need scent anymore because we have left the rice fields. Oh man, I'm too old to chase like some teenager and... Oh no way, you are a persistent little timer, aren't you? Homura, stop right there. I'm not going to back to the clan, you can tell the general that over my dead body. I am not with Clan Belsoto. No, I cannot believe it. Seriously? Skates. I knew I was going to need skates. And now what? That seems to be some sort of inn. Perhaps someone saw something. It's a long shot, but it's also my last shot. Well, actually, we can do this. Which isn't much, but it lets us go over here. Vital apple. A bun, that's a duplicate. How not many come this way, and that's the way I like it, by the by. Sorry to disturb you, it is done and soon it will be undone, like all things. If you have any further business with me, I'd be grateful if you let me go back to my meditation. I need to ask you something. The Neo-Edo shrine has lost its power. It cannot lose what it never had. That is what I explained to those city folk of science, but what the heart does not accept, the ears cannot hear. Whatever power any place ever has comes from its resident spirits. That cave was a cherished abode for the ancestral electric spirits of Zipangu until they meddled with it. How would you like it if a band of Temtem broke into your house one day and decided it had human power and remodeled your home to suit its needs? I would get out of there. Exactly, why should the spirits endure offenses when that way humans would never tolerate? The spirits left when their shrine was modified and now they refuse to return. I cannot fault them for that, they are in the right. How can we appease them? Apologize and leave? That would be ideal, but I know the city folk, they will never let it go. So if you cannot make the pesky newcomers go, you have to at least settle on some agreement to coexist peacefully. How? An offering to forgive the offense, then a show of goodwill. If I know the spirits... What would be an adequate offering? Sake, the spirits like a tipple like anyone else. That's not the whole deal, but it would be a positive start. A symbolic gesture to show you appreciate them, to invite them back. Something to make them understand that the digital spirits aren't invaders but friends. What all spirits love is a show of Temtem power. That's their main form of expression. Okay, understood, I got this. Remember, first the offering, then the show. First the offering, then the show. I don't even know where this shrine supposedly is. There is now a question mark over there too. And looking at the map, I have no idea. But someday we will get there. Someday we will get there. You are the ones who were supposed to catch Homura? I'm not even gonna attempt to read that. You guys are completely marinated. Thanks for noting. Homura is gone and it's obvious you two didn't see anything useful. I will go ask inside the Ryokan. Perhaps someone noticed something that can put back on the right track. I mean, it's my only choice. I cannot believe they drink on the job too. Reminds me of one of my co-workers from back in the day. 7 generations, okay. Sake and good company. Is that Babawa Bebe? That must be Babawa Bebe. Let's freaking go. Let's heal up. Let's check the store out of curiosity. Are your Temtem tired of plain rice? Get them some tasty treats here. Not as many as my colleagues in the city naturally, but a fair deal. Show me your wares. Do you have a sake for the other quest? No, you don't. Oh, hi, oh, hello. Everything alright? Sure, well, not really. My name is Hannah, by the way, just taking a break from my work away from the big city. I'm Biscuit, a tamer. I do some Temtem taming, sometimes myself. Not really serious, I'm not even in the dojo, but as a hobby, good place for it, they say. You seem worried? Nah, I mean, okay. I don't like to trouble you with my problems. It's just my granddad, he's this grumpy old guy, I love him to bits. He was supposed to meet me here yesterday. He's very active, he likes traveling around. He and my grandmother used to travel a lot, and now that she's dead, he didn't feel like traveling anymore. But we encouraged him to, you know, so he feels alive. I'm really happy that he's still doing it. I'm just staying home feeling the loss and being miserable, so I asked him to join me. And he hasn't showed up yet. I'm starting to worry. Where was he last seen? He was in Tukma. He and my granny loved to skate in the crystal fields of the lower city. He said in his letter he wanted to go there one last time to remember her. And he was supposed to catch the Neo Edo airship after that and meet me here. No idea what could have happened. Probably something stupid like he missed an airship, or it was delayed, or he forgot his glasses. He's probably okay. What do you want me to do? Could you go and see if you can locate him? I know it's a lot to ask and it's probably for nothing. Just don't tell him I sent you, okay? He'll get grumpy if he thinks I was worried about him. I'm not some old sot who cannot take care of himself, you know, old man. I would start in Tukma, he was staying in the city. Whatever it's called, the underground town, and he said he wanted to go skating. I'll find him. Thank you for your help. It's a really big ask, so I really appreciate it, Biscuit. Hello, have you seen a man dressed like Nanto's scientist? No, I just arrived. The food here is incredible. I'm looking for a man from Nanto Labs. There was a man here dressed like the guys from those labs. A few minutes ago, he was sitting right on those sofas. With this lady, very elegant. Where did he go? I don't know. Looked scared or something. It got my attention because he was wearing skates, you know, like those you use on Crystal. Where did she go? Back to the rice fields. What did they talk about? No idea, they were whispering. It seemed very urgent. The only thing I got was a name. Her name, I think, Hiratama. I heard that before. That strange lady in the rice field. She's part of the conspiracy. Is she working with Homura? Is Clan Belsoto behind all this? My controller once again decided to give up on me. Hello. I don't know why this happens. Such a weird issue to be having, and it's only with this game. So, what are you on about? Sorry, sometimes I think aloud. Anyway, if you don't have any more questions, my food is getting cold. Thank you. Hiratama has vanished and Homura is gone. Whoever is really behind all those stolen Temtem, they are not getting any more. Time to think of a new approach. And since I'm here, I might as well grab a cup of tea. Something tells me it's going to be a long investigation. Matcha, a cup of lovely tea from the Ryokan, prevents cold. That's nice, what a lovely matcha. I cannot think of anything more to do here. I should get back to the other investigation. Nothing. No whiskey, right? But this sake is pretty decent. You know the one thing I don't like about Onsen Shima? The randos trying to make smoke dull. Mind if I join you? I do mind, yes. Why don't you just wait until it's free? If I could, I would just freaking... Alright. Katagiri, what is love? What is life? I know this riddle. The answer is Shrek. So long, indeed. Take a look at my menu, that's all I have, but I make whatever customers request. As long as I have the ingredients for it, that's my policy. Do you have sake? I do, but are you of legal age? I need offering for the kami. That's a different matter. An offering for the spirits. Well, I think I have a spare barrel. Just a minute. Here it is. The priests come for this particular kind of sake sometimes. My cousin makes it from the best rice in the region. With my best wishes for the spirits of our land. Thank you. That's one quest updated. I think I talked with everyone. And I don't think there is anything else for us to do here. So I guess all we need to do now is backtrack. Can we speak to you? What did your men say? He escaped? My men were ready to catch him by the Ryokan. They were drunk as sailors. Oh, I cannot believe it. Or worse, I can totally believe it. I'm so sorry, Special Agent. I should have gone there personally. Well, at least he apologized. That's nice. But still very, very unprofessional from those two guards. I guess the only thing that remains to be done now is to go left. We could go talk to Carlos though and update him about the situation. Which is, I think, what I'm gonna do next. And since we are nearing the end of the episode, I might also travel with the narwhal and end the episode somewhere in the vicinity of the package delivery service, because that's what I'm gonna do. Probably right at the beginning of the next episode. As well as Cypark, because I think by the time I stream next time, it's gonna be a new bunch of people in the new migration in the thingy. Okay, well... Oh, I know what's happening here. Okay, let me go talk to Carlos. He's in this building. In the main lab, I believe. He's no longer here. Well, of course. Maybe I should go back to Arbury. I don't feel safe here anymore. Anyone could be a traitor. Did you catch Homura yet? Fortunately, I didn't. And unfortunately, Carlos is gone. That complicates things. Why? What's happening with my controller? I don't get it. I think the cable might be broken, maybe. I don't know what's going on. What was I gonna do? I was gonna go to the second floor and I was gonna go update you about the sake. You handed over a barrel of sake. That's what my grandmother used to do when I was a kid. You know what, it might not be the most scientific solution, but I'm at my wit's end. Go ahead and try it. If it works, it works. And now for some exhibition battles. And you think that might work? Like staging a combat in honor of the spirits to appease them? Perhaps. Still nothing, Biscuit. Not a single power spike in the readings. I'm starting to fear the shrine might never go back to normal. What have we done? Let me take a peek at this. Ooh, this is where another 2i will be evolved. I assume we need a team of digital types. Yeah. That's something for the next time. Alrighty then. Well, one more thing before I end the episode is I wanna go check what this other question mark is that randomly popped up over here. I should have probably used Ascent. Oh well. That's alright. Maybe I should still use the scent. It's gonna make it slightly quicker. But I don't wanna waste the scents, you know. Tempting as it might be. Here we are, the Highlands of Iwaba. How do you like it, Mimit? Well, let's see how you do here, little guy. Ready, Biscuit? I'm ready. Fully healed and everything. Alright, it's the same situation. I'm gonna switch to Whiplamp and Cernif then. Like the best possible team against these two, kind of. Let's do water cannon on you, as well as this. be fine. I'm gonna do head charge into you. I cannot believe he survived the head charge. That's quite unfortunate. Oh, you are exhausted, okay. Well, in that case, I will do Blizzard and wait a turn. Another mimic, okay. Cool. I wasn't quick enough, but that's alright. Unfortunate, but that's alright. Like the worst possible timing for him to transform into me when I used to do water technique. But oh well. I guess we could try this against you. Perfect. Now to finish the job. Nice. That was better, well done, Mimi. The Gaming Biscuit Mehmet looks quite happy here. Mission accomplished. Thanks for your assistance. Now I can finally go get back to the labs. I will just set our little friend Mehmet free and let nature do its thing. That is enough reward for me. You are the very first tamer to know that there are Mehmet roaming this area, but I would still like to say thank you, so let me see what I have here. Ah yes, have this. It was initially designed as a population control device, but won't be using it now. That's interesting. That is definitely interesting. I'm gonna use a file. And let's get the heck out of here. I would use a smoke bomb, but I don't think we rested anywhere nearby. I think our last checkpoint is back where the drunk guards were. So let's just backtrack manually to be safe. It's not too far away anyways. And yeah, that will be pretty much the end of today's episode. We did progress through the dialogues quite a bit, as well as through the quests and through the rice fields. We collected some new Temtems as well. And in the next episode we will check out the side park, we will check out the mail delivery, and we will do some other stuff. We will see what comes our way. But just like I did a couple episodes ago, I'm gonna end the episode directly in the post office, so that I don't forget what I was planning to do. Because I know myself, I would definitely forget it by then. This way I will remember it too. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.